Hello everybody, welcome to another guide and tutorial for the golden shot. Difficulty level is hard and we are going to play Porthello Cove hole and number 2. Since we had this one the last time, which was the only time in August last year, 2023, this guide has gone through some improvements. This is a tough part 3, so we have to go in with that mentality that getting a hole in one here is definitely going to be very makeable, but it's going to be difficult with that bumpy fairway and that little long green that we're going to have to roll down to. But the guide will give you a chance, and the guide, as always, is free. You can find the text guide in the video description down below, or you can find it on golfclashtommy.com. But before we do take a closer look at all the content here in the video, make sure to hit the thumbs up button if you enjoy the content here. Also subscribe to the channel and turn on the notifications. For those of you that are looking to improve your game even more, scan the QR code here on the screen or use the link patreon.com/golfclashtommy that is in the description down below. Have in mind that the checkpoint challenge is up and running in the game, and we do have checkpoint challenge guides which you can try out for free on our Patreon platform. Sign up, try it out, and see if that's something for you. All right, Porthello Cove, hole number 2. This was the one that, at least in Master, we did sand bump this one quite a bit, and I think some of you that played that played it in Expert or Pro or Rookie was probably going for a rough bump or just a standard bounce up. We're gonna do a standard bounce up here, and I'm gonna explain why in just a little bit. Obsidian chest for the hole-in-one. We do have the amber chest for the yellow ring, crimson chest for the red ring, aqua chest for the light blue ring, and cobalt chest for the dark blue ring. Press the question mark on the top right to get to the frequently asked questions about the golden shot. If you do experience an error or have more questions about the golden shot or just something else in the game, then you can send in a ticket to the Golf Clash support. There we go, and as you can see here as well, we are back now being able to win Berserkers. The last time we had the TPC Sawgrass golden shot, we could still win some type of Berserkers, just that it was a branded balls. Max plus 15 with the golden wood club is what we're gonna use and adjust every single time. We have the VPR table on the right hand side of the screen. All right, let's have a look at the landing position. The landing position here, you can see we're going to do a bounce up. We're using 2 ring references, and that's going to be our only thing. Sure, you can use the second bounce as well if you feel you want a third reference. It's not something I'm doing personally, but it's something that could be helpful if you're struggling finding the position with the ring. So the yellow ring by the rough line and the blue ring by the stand. And the reason we go for a bounce up here is because the rough bump will put us in between clubs. If we do have a headwind, we will not be able to adjust it fully. And also it's going to be extremely risky in terms of if you do not hit the rough, you're going to have a very problematic way of getting a chest in that way. Sand bump, obviously, we do not have enough topspin to get to the hole. We're going to plug that ball in the bunker. So the bounce up it is, and we're going to have a look at the shots here now, and we start off with shot number 1. All right, the Roo. We do have wind coming left to right with some crosswind and tailwind. Yellow ring to be by the rough and then blue ring by the sand. You see how I'm trying to match both of them at the same time. Setting the spins, 3 backspin, I'm setting 1.9 right spin. It kind of looks around 1.8-ish. 5.9 miles per hour, 3.3 rings. And as always, we're pulling over the bullseye. Center the ball and hit perfect. And we're gonna see this ball bounce on the fairway up towards the pin. And we come in with an okay speed, but we're just a little bit light on the right spin there, or we are a little bit light on the backspin, because both of them, if we would be increasing the right spin, we would go more right. If we would be increasing the backspin, we would also go more right, because it's obviously compressed the ball guideline and moves the ball more right. Let's do shot number 2, and that's when we do have a wind coming left to right with some headwind and crosswind. Yellow ring by the rough line, blue ring by the sand. And then we're going to apply the spins. We are going to do some backspin still, even though it is a headwind, doing like a 2.6 backspin. You know, awkward spins, I understand that. But this is an awkward part 3 where I do as always, when it comes to the golden shot, that I do value a very firm landing area instead of having like an awkward landing area and firm spins. I think, at least for my game, I do believe that a firm landing area is the easiest thing uh, to replicate, and then we can or have to just be okay with the weird spins. Now, ball comes in with a little bit of heat here. I mean, we're close, would be, not really sure if that would be the red ring. Need a little bit more backspin, because the reason you're going to see as well in the guide that we have a more backspin in the left to right type of winds is because in the left to right winds, you see there's a little hill there, and we are pulling up on that. That only goes for like a, you know, a straight crosswind left to right, or left to right crosswind and headwind. Now, wind coming left to right with a tiny bit of tailwind, sorry, tiny bit of crosswind, but mainly tailwind. We're applying the spins, and then it's time to make the adjustment. 7 miles per hour is at 3.9 rings. And then we're gonna center the ball and hit perfect. There we go. And bounces on the fairway. We love when the camera does like this, my friends. That's what you love, because then you know it's going to be close, and you know it's getting a drop dead center for the hole in one. Let's see what we do get in the obsidian chest. Obviously, this is an account that do not have all the epics maxed out. I would love to get some cards for that, but I didn't get a single one on that one. I mean, it's a good chance for some epic cards, definitely, and obviously the berserker balls is very helpful too. Yellow ring by the rough line, blue ring by the sand. We do have a, I would say, it's a right to left headwind and crosswind with more headwind than what it is crosswind. Is how I read it though. What needs to be said as well, and you will see that on the text guide, that if you do have a wind that make you adjust down into the sand and stay there, then you're gonna have to use 5 clicks of overpower to compensate for that, because otherwise you will most likely not get the ball to fly as long as you like, and then you will probably clip the rough on the right hand side. Now, I don't have a video of that here, but I wanted to be vocal about that, and you can see that once again in the text guide. Perfect ball, the ball comes in up to the green, and we're coming with beautiful speed here, dropping hard right, but most importantly, the speed was awesome. So even if we would be missing, we would definitely been staying in the yellow ring, which in the end is the whole key with the guide. It's like, even if you're not getting the hole in one, we want you to stay as close to the pin possible and get at least the red ring or the yellow ring, which, I mean, we do not want to waste our free shot. But like I always say with the golden shot, we don't have replays with the golden shots. We can't really watch a replay afterwards, but you have to have in mind that the golden shot guide is not just produced by one shot and then go. So if you have a wrestle that makes you land way left or way right or way short, way long, then it's most likely that you did something wrong, because you know that's the guide itself is designed for you to be close if making sure to do all the details correct, such as, you know, center the ball properly, don't have accidental overpower, underpower curl, also have a pull angle where you're pulling straight, not with a massive 1159 or massive 1201. Now, we all make mistakes, but I wanted to at least touch base on that. Let's have a look at the text guide, and we do have the text guide here, the 1st of April. No, it's not a joke. You know, I could be that many times, to be fair, though, but not today. Shot structure, yellow ring by rough line, blue ring by the sand. Use 5 clicks of overpower if dropping down into the sand. Scan the QR code for access to premium guides for all game modes, including this week's 9-hole cup. The Hanami Heat, I think it's called. Alright, we do have the spins. Direct tailwind, 3.1 backspin and 1.8 right spin. Left to right, crosswind and tailwind, 3 backspin, 1.8 right spin. And then we'd have the same spin in right to left, tailwind, 3 backspin and 1.8 right spin. Left to right, crosswind and tailwind, 3.1 backspin, 1.2 right spin. Right to left, crosswind and tailwind, 2.8 backspin, 1.8 right spin. Left to right, crosswind and headwind, 2.8 backspin, 1.5 right spin. Crosswind and headwind, right to left, 2.6 backspin, 1.6 right spin, and direct headwind, 2.5 backspin and 1.6 right spin. You have the VPR table on the right hand side. Find the text guide in the video description down below, or on our website golfclashtommy.com/golden shot. Your home for free content. Thank you once again, everybody, for watching. Make sure to hit the thumbs up on your way out if you enjoyed the guide, and make a comment with how it went for you. Much love to you all. I wish you the best of luck in your golden shot.